Welcome back to Mindfulness Monday. Now, for those of you that follow me, you probably know this person already because we've done a couple of paintings together. But for those of you that don't, this is my better half, Shaun.
Hi everyone, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm really looking forward to doing this Mindfulness Monday.
Yes, so what I wanted to do was, I talk in my course about different approaches and techniques for you to stop, pause, switch off your autopilot and use art and creativity to practice mindfulness. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do a painting. Well, Shaun's going to do a painting and I'm just going to talk through an approach and ways that you can almost switch off your own autopilot and just create a piece. Now normally with fluid art, as an artist myself, I'm looking to the end result, the end creation. But for this purpose and for the purpose of Mindfulness Monday, we're going to just go through the process of making that creation. So we're not worried really about what we create, although I'm sure Shaun is going to make something really beautiful. It's about the process that we go through. So let's start and let's go through all of that now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to layer the cup.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is we're going to take each colour in turn and put some paint into the cup.
Okay.
Make as many layers as you like.
Great.
But because this is all about your time out, you know, switching all your autopilot off, all of your, your turned your phone off, notifications are minimised, distractions are hopefully zero, apart from me. What we're going to do is we're really going to focus on the here and now.
Okay.
So you've chosen 4 colours. You've chosen a pink,
Yes.
a blue, a silver and a turquoise.
Yeah.
So what would be really helpful, just so we can demonstrate our own mindfulness, when you're layering the paints into the cup, if you can just maybe think aloud about what drew you to those colours and why you've chosen them.
Definitely.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll start off with the pink.
Yeah.
So for me, the reason that I went for pink is because it's very bright, it's very energetic, it's almost like it brings in like happy feelings, it's very vibrant, it makes me think of candy floss, so it's quite sweet, and it's just almost like that very light energy.
So what Shaun's doing is he's taking each colour in turn and he's really thinking about that colour. He's in the here and now, in the present moment of that colour.
Okay, so I went for the blue and the turquoise for the same reasons really, is that I am very attracted to water and I find water is very healing, it's washing away things, so it's almost like it's reinvigorating. And also I find the colours are like the ocean, it's like the sky, so again it's very light, it's very uplifting, and I just find them very beautiful colours. Again with the silver, I find the silver it's very shimmery, I always think it's very pretty, it's very luxurious in a way, and it also reminds me of like the sparkles, like when you look at the sea and as you see it glistening. So for me it does make me think of like holidays, it just takes you away from now and to like a happy place.
So that's you just really focusing on those colours as you're layering the paint into your cup.
So for me, I'm not really thinking too much as I put, it's actually very relaxing that I'm finding it, and I'm quite excited by it, and not like you say, not just about the end result.
Okay, so you're layering your cup up.
Yeah.
So again, you're just thinking at this present moment in time of the paint going into the cup and making those layers.
And I do find it is very good for like mindfulness, because like you say, I am just completely switching off to what's going on around me. I'm not thinking about what I've done, what I need to do. I'm just thinking about the here and now. See, I just find, I don't know if you can see in the cup, just the way that the pattern is, I find that just very kind of relaxing. Just looking at it, it almost reminds me of like a bouncy ball as a child. It's like the colours going together. I'm just so drawn into the cup.
And something when you're practicing mindfulness, so we're doing this creatively now using paint and a canvas. But whatever exercise you do, it's almost pushing any kind of thoughts and feelings to one side, acknowledging them, that's okay. But you're just here now to do your exercise using your paint in your cup, and then you're going to think about the paint going onto the canvas. Okay, so in this next part, you're going to do your ring pour.
Okay.
And all I want you to do is focus on the cup of paint that you've layered.
Yep.
And putting it onto this canvas. That's
Okay.
all you need to worry about, and that's all you need to focus on.
Okay. So here we go.
And just remember, it's not about that end result. So you're feeling that paint go onto the surface of that canvas. You're feeling the movement you're making as you're doing those circles, as you're lifting the cup higher or lower. You're just feeling that movement of the paint on that canvas.
I love this.
Okay, so again, that was about just really spending that moment of time in the present moment of doing that kind of rotation. It's like stirring my coffee in the morning.
Except it doesn't go everywhere.
Yeah, okay. So, the next part of this, in terms of a mindfulness exercise, is you're going to look at the design that you're going to create on the surface. This is where it's going to get a little bit messy, and that's okay. So, I want you to pick up your canvas.
Yeah.
And feel the weight of it. Oh, we've got our baby boy come in. Come here then. So this isn't about the end result, but you're basically feeling that paint move around the surface.
Okay.
And that's all you're concentrating on, the movement of that paint.
I do have to say, it's very relaxing.
So you're hearing that paint drop onto the table. You're seeing those colours emerge. And that's a really pretty design.
I can feel the paint on my fingers and it's quite a nice sensation.
Okay.
Even the sound, isn't it? It's like as if I'm hearing rain.
That's really good. And remember, that's all you're focusing on. You don't need to worry about anything else. Okay, so this is a real family affair. So we said 0 distractions, but this little one wanted to come and see what we were doing. Everyone, this is Bertie. So
Say hello, Bert.
Say hello, Bert. He's obviously our most important baby.
He is.
Okay, so I've got to say, from an artist's point of view, that's a gorgeous creation, and I'll go in for a close-up shortly. But can you just describe what you were feeling and your experience of the exercise that you went through and the whole process that you went through?
I felt very calm doing it. I completely switched off to what was going on around me, even events of the day. I was just completely drawn into what I was doing. The thing I didn't expect to, which I did enjoy, was actually the feel of the paint on my fingers, because it was a real cold, nice feeling. And before, when I spoke about water, it felt like water, like cold water, and it was almost like, you know, you're alive.
And that's what I kind of talk about in the course that I've written. I've put some of the information about the course in the description below, but we kind of tune into our senses, and it's that kind of the sense of touch, smell, when you're looking at things, and that's when you can really tune into your own mindfulness when you're doing your creative tasks. What could you take away from this, again, if you were to do this completely on your own and you wanted some time out to practice your mindfulness?
I mean, what I took away from it is that you don't need to focus on the actual art itself. You don't even need to focus on your own abilities. It's purely just about you taking time out just for that moment. And if I can just say as well, I mean, I've really enjoyed doing this. I'm not artist in any kind of way, but you can adapt it in any kind of way. So whatever you want to do, you can do it.
And you don't think you're an artist, but we've all got that creativity in us, and sometimes it's just about awakening that kind of skill or that kind of emotion when you're doing that creation. And that's blooming good. I can't, guys. I'm going to take you in a minute to have a little look at this close up. But you've done a good one.
I've really enjoyed it, and I have to say, obviously, I've seen a lot of the exercises that are in the course, but I have done them while you were doing the course, and I really enjoyed it. And it's just you know, you're having a day where you need to kind of just zone out, switch off. Just doing those exercises really helps.
Thank you. So, let's go in.
Let's see what we've created.
Okay.